Hi then people, it's UBERMAN UK. Well, as ever, if people have been following my videos, I have actually got my taxi test in a few days, and I have been revising for it for the past 3 weeks. Now, how do you revise for a taxi test, and what is a taxi test? Well, basically a taxi test is a series of destinations, and you have to tell the examiner or who's ever doing it how to get one place to another. Depending on your council, sometimes it's a verbal test, and if it's really strict, it's a written test. So you have to say from A to B and put all the roads from there near enough so he can follow it on a map and he knows where you're going. And I said I have 15 questions to actually, and you have to pass 10 of them. 10 of them will be in 14 be in my local area, and 1 will be outside the area for an airport or a well-known hospital. I just live near Manchester, what's near Tameside, so I've learned all the Tameside areas up. What really does help is Google Map. Get all your Google Maps, study your map, and study the main roads, the main crossroads, because they're not going to pick somewhere that's extremely difficult, like a side street, unless it's to a well-known place. So each area, we have about 6 in our area. Each day study one map, learn all the main roads. That's the first biggest tip before you do anything else. Learn your main roads. Go around in your car and learn all the roads, and learn how to spell them. You'll find that most roads around your area are the same. Like there's loads of Manchester roads near us, loads of Ordenshaw Road, and there's loads of Stockport roads. So you've got to know where they cross and where they change. It's not easy at all, but there's little tips like that what you need to do. Then learn all your places, churches, schools, stations, bus stations, restaurants, pubs, parks. The list could go on. And there could be 200 destinations in your local area or even more. But one of my biggest tricks is try and make it more fun. Actually do a game. Now my game, what I do, I'm going to take you over here and show you. I put all the destinations in Tameside, and I put them like in a bag like this. And what you do a lucky dip, give it a shuffle. You pick one destination, what says Hyde Town Hall. Give another shuffle. I said get this right, and to the pub called the Lazy Frog. Now that we're lucky because I know them 2 destinations quite easy. Now there must be about 200 of these in here, and that's how I'm learning. And basically I pull out 2 well-known places what people are going to ask for, and then I write it down on a bit of paper. But you've got to learn all the areas. It took me 2 weeks, and I said I've been driving around here all my life, and I didn't even know half of these name roads. But you've got to prove to the examiner who's ever doing it that you'll know where you're going in a taxi, because it just depends on your council rules. There is no, we in Tameside can't use any maps, any phones or any sat navs. Everything has to be done by area. Now I'm going round in a circle here, aren't I? But I just said study your maps and do games like this, because games makes it more interesting and don't get that boring. Because if you are doing it, have plenty of breaks, because constantly looking at a map all day gets boring, and when you're bored your brain doesn't remember. Do things like that again. Yes, I know I'm nearly 40, but I still like playing games. Everyone likes playing games. So that's what I've done. About 400 tickets in a bag. Pick them out, and then hopefully more and more you do it, more you remember. Because with me personally, I've only got 15 questions, and I'm allowed to get 10 correct. If I get 9 correct, that's me done. I'll have to wait another month for the next test. So it's study. As I said this before, learning to be a taxi driver, I didn't realise the amount of work what's actually involved in this. Because what I like doing when I finish work as a bus driver, I come home, have my tea, and sit in, as the wife calls it, the man room, and watch Netflix and chill. Now, for the past 4 weeks, I've done none of that. I've constantly studied, gone out with my car and I learned how to pass my tests. Now, I'm doing this every night. And it's not easy. You've got to push yourself. If you really, really want to do something, you've got to push yourself. Because me personally, I find anything like this extremely difficult. Because I've suffered from what they call dyslexia all my life. So I have to put the extra effort in. Some people won't have to do all this, but I have to. Right, I've said enough. So if you got any questions, just send me an email, or send me a message, and I'll answer as soon as possible. Plus, it might give me a break from this. Please subscribe, keep updated, and if you are thinking of becoming an Uber driver, put my special code in, what is UXIG3, which is usually at the bottom somewhere, and that gives you full support from me, tips, and anything like that, one-to-one, if you live around here, phone calls, which I don't mind. And if you do want a free ride on an Uber car, that's my kids, that. If you do want a free Uber ride on a car, which is £10, you get absolutely free. Use my code at the bottom and the promotion code. Right, that's it. I've said enough now. UBERMAN signing out.